All right, hello everybody. I'm Ari and I'm an Overwatch player, and this is Athlete, a Rocket League player. We are going to be casting a League of Legends game to the best of our ability. So, yay.
Yeah, I play a lot of car soccer, and Arabella plays a lot of cartoon objective game. So this is
Cartoon.
going to be interesting. I think between Arabella and I, we know most of the champions' names, maybe some
Yeah,
of the abilities.
at least
Uh,
10% of the abilities.
yeah, between the two of us, we got this.
Looks
Um,
like they're banning Lee Sin, Caitlyn, and Annie, so they're scared of those characters here. That makes
that's
sense.
what we banned, right?
Yeah, those are our bans
Yeah.
onto their team.
Okay. And they banned Shaco, Ezreal, and Zaya. I think it's Zaya. I don't really know. I guess what I would assume is going to happen is Maryville is going to try to really attack that bot lane. Their ADC player is very good at the game. They're all very good at the game. I think their ADC player is currently a professional player, so they're going to try to get them fed. I think that's the goal here.
Yeah, that makes sense. I I know that our ADC is Grandmaster and he plays Ezreal a lot and Zaya. So it looks like they're trying to ban him out here so that he's forced onto
Okay.
a pick he's not as comfortable on.
That is actually, I'm going to say it. I think it's a little encouraging for OTC because, uh, 1-to-1, Maryville definitely has the advantage. But if they're taking the time to scope out our players and ban what they're good at, maybe they got a little respect for us.
Yeah, they definitely have been looking through the OPGG.
I mean, banning Shaco is just what you have to do. It's just so annoying to play against. I hate playing against Shaco, so I can't blame them there.
Yeah, me too. I don't fully understand him. All I know is I always kill his clone and then I die, and
Yeah,
that makes me sad.
yeah, very sad. You think you're doing a ton of damage and his clone disappears and then you just evaporate. So
Yeah, or I'm by the clone and then someone kills him and then the clone kills me and it's an unfortunate time.
yeah, just very not good. It does look like we're gonna have a Veigar and probably an Ahri matchup in mid lane, and then Gnar and Gragas in the top lane. I think Echo is probably our jungler. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, that
And
would
Pyke
make
is a
sense.
support.
Okay. So I don't know much about builds, but I'm gonna say Ari builds AP. That's a
I believe so.
guess. Yeah.
I think so. Well, I
And
think it's interesting. They got Pike and they banned Leona. So there's only a few characters that have like that kind of pull in as supports, and they've taken one and banned one.
they're
Let's see.
also banning a third ADC here, so they're really trying to
They're
focus
very
down
scared of
our
our one
ADC.
Grandmaster player.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
We banned Samira. I don't know if Samira is what their ADC plays. I'm not really sure.
Yeah,
Um,
I know Samira's good with engage supports, and I think Pike is because of the hook, so they're probably thinking with the Pike pick that they would want to have Samira.
yeah, that's probably true. Okay, maybe a Zed in the jungle, perhaps. And Irelia, ooh, that's kind of a crazy pick. I'm not really sure who their ADC is going to be. Oh, okay, it's Camille. Never mind. Wait, Camille
Camille.
jungle and then Zed ADC?
I think, yeah, I have no idea who their ADC is. Maybe? I mean,
Not really
Irelia
sure.
has to be a top laner, so I guess maybe it's Gragas jungle, Veigar,
Gragas jungle.
Veigar ADC, Pike
I've
support,
seen Zed
Zed mid.
jungle. I've seen Zed jungle once or twice.
Yeah, who is their jungler?
Irelia, it's
It's
usually a middle lane.
I thought Irelia was usually a top laner, and Camille is too.
Well, Irelia can be both. And Coach Mikey plays Irelia mid lane. That's how I know that she can be played there.
Oh, we have a chat saying Prob Vagar bot.
Veigar bot. Oh, well. Probably Veigar bot. Okay, that'll be interesting. Well, we picked a very kind of passive comp here. A lot of these people don't really do a whole lot of early damage. They kind of all scale, and I don't know, I don't know if late game is really going to be what OTC is aiming at here. Uh, but I don't know. Pyke's very aggressive. Zed is super aggressive. Veigar can do a ton of damage, especially I guess he's more late, but I'll be happy, I was talking to Mikey. I'll be happy if we don't get a dancing Shelly here. So the bar's low.
I think we can win this. I believe.
All right, Arabella is being a little more you're more positive than I think we might be. Don't think Maryville really has a shot. Kate Bush fan 420. All right, I agree. Never mind. I'm all in on the OTC hype train now. Maryville's asleep at the wheel. All right. Well, the draft looks set. Are they currently picking in the they
Yes,
currently picking on the
I will
game?
get that pulled up. But they're just
Okay.
copying the draft
Yeah.
from what they picked on the website. I guess that website just makes it easier. I don't know. With League, I have to add like 3 different sources to get this game on the screen, and it's a lot, but it is what it is.
Pasture Plays says, honestly, 20 minutes against Maryville would be really impressive. I think so too. Although we have to remember, Maryville may be really good, but we were in the top 32 of all of NACE to even be able to play tonight. So we at least
True.
have some chops here. We're not
Yeah.
completely dead in the water.
We have a few diamonds, we have a Grandmaster player. I think that's all we need, honestly. We just need the team synergy.
Yeah, honestly, having a Grandmaster player at OTC is very rare. Was not expecting that when we originally started looking at a League of
Yeah.
Legends team.
We almost didn't
Um,
even have enough League of Legends players, and then a Grandmaster just came out of the bush almost.
Too bad he's not a jungler. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Have you seen Yogurt Fan before? I have not seen Yogurt Fan. Well, I've seen him in real life, but I have not seen him play. I'm still thinking, I don't know, maybe do you think they try to get top lane fed for Maryville, or are they gonna attack our GM? What do you think?
Hmm. I'm not sure what they're gonna go for here because their top laner is their former pro player. I think he played for Golden Guardians, Niles, and
Yeah,
so it would make sense to get him fed. I think Irelia is kind of like a hyper carry type character.
but Nara is pretty good into Aurelia, if I recall correctly. I think they'll be okay.
Yeah. Veigar's not really like a carry. He's more of just I think he just holds his own in the lane. So we will
Yeah,
have to
but
sit here for 3 minutes, unfortunately, because of a spectator delay.
oh, that's true. Well, who do you think? All right, Arabella, with our very high level expertise here, who won
Mm-hmm.
this draft? What do we think?
All right. I'm gonna really analyze this.
I'm gonna try my best. I don't really, the last time I played was before all the jungle, changes with the
Mm-hmm.
with the buddy and little dog thing or whatever you get. And I never saw Gragas jungle. So I'm not a fan of the Gragas jungle, but it could be completely different now that they've changed jungle up. I think
I
Echo's a more
haven't
meta
really
pick.
seen him either. I know he has barrels that he rolls, and
Yeah,
maybe that
he
helps with
zones you out
killing
quite a bit.
monsters.
Well, I think it helps with ganking because what he does is he throws the barrel behind you, so you can't really run into it unless you get or you'll get hurt. You'll get take damage. You'll get slowed. So he throws it behind you, and then he just kind of lets the other people kill you, really. So he might be good jungle. I just haven't seen him very much. I do know
Mm-hmm.
that Zed is super annoying to play against, and I don't think they've changed Zeri very much. So I think she's still pretty broken from the last
Yeah,
time I played.
I do not like Zed. He is the most annoying character. I don't understand him, but I don't like any assassin type characters.
OTC draft is better, but it's Maryville. Okay. I thought OTC draft looked pretty solid. Zeri's pretty busted. Nami's pretty busted. Ari's like all right. Echo's pretty good, and then Nar, I think he's pretty annoying too.
Yeah, I like
But
Nar. He's cute.
see, I don't like Zed because he disappears. I hate any champion that disappears. You got Shaco, you got Zed. Who else disappears on the map? You have Twitch. I hate them all. I hate all the ones that go invisible. Not a fan.
Yeah, me too,
Um,
because I barely understand the game as it is, and now I have to like know where they're going. Like, come on.
Yeah, well, like it's not even that. Like the Twitch, I'll try to. I'm a jungler, And so I'll try to gank bot lane, and Twitch will just appear behind me and kill me in 3 shots. Not a fan. Not a fan of
Yeah.
that. But no Twitch here. But Zed just does a ton of damage. He disappears, and then like you're dead before he even appears back. So let's see. Veigar, Pyke, scary is in bot lane, but I like OTC everywhere else. Okay. Yeah, I think that's why they played a little bit more. Zeri has a lot of poke. She can attack from long range, so doesn't really have to get into the range of Pyke for that Pyke pool. And then Nami, it has a good amount of slow, so if Zeri gets her ult off, she can just do a ton of damage. So I think they picked pretty well here. 300 IQ, Coach Mikey, really coming in
Mm-hmm.
clutch.
Definitely a
But yeah,
draft diff.
it is a draft diff, but it's also Maryville. This is the team that's won worlds and nationals and everything League of Legends related since before some of these players were born, probably. So
Hey,
it's
if
just going to be an uphill battle.
I recall though, we had an underdog win at Worlds this year. I don't remember who, but SKT lost. So it could happen here. You never really
It
know.
could have. I think this would be maybe more of an underdog win than anything that happened at Worlds.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
But I think we have a good chance. Coach Mikey says that the OTC comms are not. They're indicating they are not scared of Maryville whatsoever. And I have a little secret for you, Bella.
Yes. What
I
is
have
that?
inside information from Coach Mikey that his plan was to draft so they could get a very cheesy first kill, and that's all they
Ooh,
wanted.
okay. So I'm going to be doing my best to spectate and move around. Can you still see the
Okay.
screen, by the way?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, right now they're going into the jungle.
It does not appear that the cheese kill happened. It's rather
I've seen
upsetting. I think
that a
you can
lot.
hide the HUD somehow.
I've done something.
Yes, I think that's your mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
Yeah, okay, I
Okay.
probably want to be a little closer.
Yes.
Um,
And you can use the F keys to go quickly to other people,
okay, I
I
can bring up
believe.
the scoreboard if you guys want to see the items.
Okay, let's see. What are we starting off with? Pretty standard overall. It does look like Ari got a little bit of. I don't really know how she has a stopwatch already. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Not very good at League of Legends, everybody. I'm bronze 1 peak, so not great.
Yeah, I'm currently bronze 2, so you got me there.
Nice. All right, and you're level 100. What have you been doing?
Okay,
Like level 40?
I've played one game, so I think it's just my haven't played comp
Oh,
this
okay.
season. I was gold before.
See, I'm looking at Ari to shut down Zed, because Zed's super annoying. And it
Yeah,
looks like bot
Ari's good
lane.
counter engage.
I think, okay, so the Gragas went leashless. Didn't require any leash, which is actually going to give bot lane, kind of gives us an indicator that bot lane is going to be where Maryville is going to be going toward if they're not leashing Gragas.
Alright,
Oh,
and here you guys can see the golds. I don't really understand these numbers, but if anyone wanted to see that.
nice, nice. Yeah, I think that top lane almost got a kill on the Gnar already. Not really looking too good, but mid lane is looking pretty solid. I won't lie. Ari's winning her trades, doing very well, and really Gnar, that's the top lane matchup that we're scared of. I think our Gnar is silver, maybe a gold player, and their Irelia is a professional. So,
Yeah,
just
I do
don't
believe
feed.
he is silver, so he's got a tough matchup there, but if anyone can do it, it's him.
Well, and Irelia is a very flashy character, can do a lot of things, can really surprise you with a bunch of damage, so I am slightly worried about Gnar here. As long as they don't feed, I think we're good. Echo is getting invaded right now on his red camp. He might get cheesed.
Alright,
Oh, and Gnar is... Oh, but Irelia's
Oh.
gonna dying. Echo's gonna get pushed off
Yep,
of his
Gnar
red
killed a
buff.
former pro player. Let's go.
Yeah, silver difference right there.
Yeah.
Maryville did get... It is important to know that as far as gold goes, the professional did get more gold for getting the first pick of the match. So, worthwhile trade for the pro. He turns out knows what he's doing. Yoga fan is gonna die here to Zed, but he's gonna get ganked as well from Echo. Is Echo gonna knock it? Echo doesn't get the kill.
Oh
Doesn't kill the
no.
Zed mid.
I,
Oh,
I don't
that's tragic.
understand why that happened, but that's very unfortunate.
Oh, her runes give her a stopwatch. Sick. I didn't know that was even a thing. Yeah, really was looking for a kill on that Zed.
Yeah.
And that Pike Veigar combo. All right, we're really looking for Gnar. I think the only goal here is to not feed.
Yeah, I
And
think he needs to
so,
play really safe and just farm when he can, not push up too far.
well, and that's the hardest part about top lane. You're kind of all by yourself. If you start losing a little bit, they just get to farm for free. If they know how to freeze waves, which Maryville probably knows how to do, it's just an uphill battle, especially when you take that first L. Pike is going to get a stun and a pull, and they may die here. Are we going to be able to kill Pike? We killed Pike!
All right, Grandmaster ADC popping off. He gets a kill on the Pike. Let's go.
You know, I thought that Maryville was respecting our ADC a little bit by the bans that we saw, but Pike just went all in there. You know, got the stun, got the pull, but it just wasn't enough. Oh, and Gnar is about to get absolutely destroyed here in top tower.
Yep,
Oh
there's
my
nothing
gosh.
he can do there.
Gragas, you know, and that's one of the things you learn as a jungler is that you want to start ganking towards your top, towards your strong lane, right? You want to keep feeding who's strong, and you know, bot lane loses, mid is doing but top lane is obviously smashing it, so
Yeah.
he's
I
gonna
think
start playing for that.
that the comp of Veigar Pike is just like holding their own bot lane, not feeding too much, and then they're gonna try to feed the Irelia as much as they can and have her carry later. All right,
I think there were
nice
multiple.
bubble.
Yeah, I think there's multiple options here for Maryville to kind of take this game, and I think that they were like, all right, if you don't win bot, then we'll just win top. GG easy. And it's looking like they're executing pretty well. Dragon is up, but OTC is holding their own. You know, we're almost at the 6-minute mark. I don't want to cast or curse it, but we may not see a Dancing Shelly today, or at least not this match, this game.
What is a dancing Shelly, could I ask?
So a Dancing Shelly is when a Rift Herald destroys the Nexus before 15 minutes. It starts dancing.
It dances? I've never seen that.
Yes, it does a little twirl and a little shim, and it dances like crazy.
All right, they are diving bot behind the tier 3 turret. I think that one's called tier 3, right?
That's a tier 2. Tier 3 is the ones in the base.
Oh, okay.
So you got the one in the lane, that's tier 1, then you got 2, then you got 3.
Got it. That's how it works. Well, they are diving behind the tier 1 turret here.
Yeah, and we got caught there. Joker fan's gonna try to help, but Zed is just so strong. Oh, but Ari gets a ton of damage off and the ignite. You know, actually not a bad idea. Somehow that Gragas, I think he went back in behind our vision, because we do have vision in that part of the jungle. Either we weren't paying attention or the Gragas just snuck in behind it.
Yep.
Not really sure, but they did get a kill for it. Oh, and it looks like we're gonna get a kill on the Gragas. Come on.
Close.
Zeri not quite getting the kill on the Gragas. I think that she, you know, she's pretty weak right now. She is only level 4. Oh, but we did get a kill. All right. Zeri did get that kill. That's important. Our ADC getting a little bit fed is nice. The Zed has gotten, I believe, 3 kills now. That's very bad.
Yep, 2 kills on Zed, 2 kills on Veigar, 3 kills with Irelia.
Yeah, and it looks like we're going to have another kill down here in the bot lane. Oh, Zoko deciding not to press that too much farther.
Ari is flanking
Zoko's
around though, so he's
Zoko's
gonna get sandwiched
collapsed here. But the Pike is Pike, and he can just kind of go through walls.
He just jumped over and he's gone.
Scary Jerry put in the chat that Pike has no F, giving away information to OTC that they may or may not have had.
Yeah,
unfortunately, Pike can just go through walls anyway, so it doesn't really matter if he has flash.
Yeah, he kind of has a built-in flash.
Yeah, can just kind of go through walls wherever he wants. And the crazy thing is it stuns too. The big thing I'm seeing here though is that Gragas is still farming. Really, no jungle camps have been taken. Scary Jerry does end up killing our.
Yep, he ults our Nami after getting her in the cage, and his ult does like so much damage. So,
yeah, we already seen 3 bounties on the MU side of things, and quite a item differential, I will say. Our Echo's doing pretty good though. Our Echo's out CSing the Gragas. Does not have as many assists though.
Right,
Oh, and Nar gets a
Gnar,
little too excited.
he tries to stay under the tower, but the Irelia still gets to him the moment he steps even a foot away.
Now our Echo's currently counter jungling, a very smart play. I believe we might know that Gragas is in our jungle, so our Echo's going to counter jungle that. He might be able to collapse on the Zed. That'd be a really big kill. Come on, Echo, you can do it. Get over there.
Zed escapes, uses his
Yeah,
Zed abilities, and gets out.
It's not uncommon for Zed to escape unescapable situations for a lot of champions. He's much like Kayn in that way.
Yes.
Pastor Play says, happy birthday to Scary Jerry. You know, Pastor Plays, I don't care about Scary Jerry. He's not an OTC. We don't have the birthday buff. And so that could be even worse for us. Oh, Nami ends up using her flash. Pyke tags it out.
Maryville is really taking control of the bottom jungle.
Yeah, they're kind of living in our jungle rent-free. Might be able to get a kill here. The Echo doesn't quite get it for the Veigar. Just gonna end up falling.
Hopefully Echo can get out here.
Oh, he definitely cannot.
Yeah, he's
Veigar,
trapped in the Veigar cage.
You know, Veigar, that was smart. Veigar could see where the clone was and just waited for him to R back, and then he trapped him.
Hey, I've seen more comebackable games, 13-3. Never know.
Personally, I don't think I have. 13-3 is quite the difference here. You know, it started off, we were down only by 1 kill, and ever since then we've gone, what, 10-1 Maryville's way, so not looking too good. Our Echo has died twice, hasn't gotten any assists, does have more CS, but CS does not always win every game. And that was a crazy kill by the Zed.
This is why I hate Zed. He's so annoying.
Just teleports all around you, gets in, gets out, does burn damage.
And when you think you might survive, somehow he kills you at the end. It's just something about his abilities. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I think he has a little bit of burn. I think he has. I don't really know. I've never been interested in playing Zed. I just think he's cringe. But Maryville is obviously interested in playing Zed. We're also interested in playing Veigar, who is currently farming our bot lane quite heavily.
Yeah, I'm not sure what our Nami is going to do down here. It seems like she's kind of trapped. Our jungler comes to help out.
I do think it's a little too late, but I would have liked to see our Nami kind of go assist mid lane. Mid lane was winning for like a couple minutes maybe. And I mean now Irelia is to the point where her autos are gonna do like 1/4 of your health, and that's pretty rough.
Yeah, the game's kind of been going on outside of top lane, and we haven't even seen the Irelia in these team fights, so once that starts happening, yeah, that's what we're gonna see for the rest of the game, I think. Just Irelia one-shotting people.
She gets an auto, you know, maybe 1 or 2 autos off, and then he just teleports to you and absolutely murders. And you know, we saw from the draft that Maryville has definitely scouted our players, and so they definitely know that top lane is the silver. So when you have a challenger level player, you know, even high challenger when you're a professional, right, versus a silver player who maybe plays the game once or twice a week, it's going to be an uphill battle.
Yeah.
Nami taking on Pyke. Too bad Pyke is 2 levels up on her. Oh, but Echo might get that kill on the Gragas. And we might get a kill. No, Echo. I think Echo has a good shot at this kill.
Oh.
Gragas flash into the
okay,
bush.
that
It absolutely bamboozled the
and
Echo.
now he's emoting. That was cool. I won't lie.
Oh
he
my
juked
god.
him.
Yeah. That was hard to watch. Oh, I thought we were gonna get a kill.
Almost, but I guess his flash skills were just too good.
Well, and we've seen that play in like high elo, and it made the rounds this last Worlds. A pro player did that same thing. They walk toward the rock where it looks like it's barely flashable. They flash it into the bush, and they just get saved. And oh my gosh, I was really hoping for a kill there.
The Pyke Veigar combo here is so painful. Veigar cages, and then Pyke just hooks you into the cage, and then Veigar one-shots. And it's almost unavoidable.
And the Irelia is starting to spread her wealth to the rest of the map by coming down here and helping bot push out their lane. Echo really going in. looks like it's gonna be a clean 3-0 kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing doing for OTC there.
I believe the game is most likely over after this.
Yeah, it's looking like Yogurt Fan's gonna try his best to get a kill, potentially on the Pike.
The
Is hunting
Pike
him down.
flash goes out, but he didn't get him, unfortunately.
And Pike actually almost went for the hook at the very end. Went all in on just getting the Pike, didn't really care about the other ones. Yogurt Fan types into the chat that he knows that Pike has no F, and Psycho Pike says that Ari also has no F. They're kind of just chatting to each other, telling each other information. You know, at this point, I don't really know what you do with your OTC. I've never seen a game where you're down by 20 kills
Yeah.
go the other way.
One time I was in a game in a similar situation, and the only way I won was because there was an AFK on the enemy team. So that, you know, maybe that could happen. Probably not. That
I
would make
think that
sense.
maybe if I unplugged 4 of their computers, we might be able to win this.
Yeah, you'd have to get the Aurelia's computer, because I think if you leave her, it
Absolutely.
might...
Yeah, it's still not gonna happen. Yeah, I need everyone. You know, maybe I leave the Gragas because he's the least fed.
Yeah, leave Gragas. That's good.
Unplug the other ones, and then I think we can win this. But we do get a shutdown on Pike. That's nice. A nice little $700 bonus. You know he was very. Oh no, that was only 300. Only 300 gold. So of the 4 people that had a bounty, Pike had the least at 300. So it doesn't help as much as it should. Oh, and Lumberjacks is saying he saw the Echo play. Yeah, very sad. Maryville's just gonna walk over this word, maybe push out top lane a little bit. I really just don't know. Where did this game go wrong, Arabella? What do you think?
Alright, I'll try to do some analysis. I'm thinking there was that failed gank mid lane where Zed was like 1 HP.
That was a big one.
That was unfortunate. And then I think just there were some fights bought where it could have gone the other way, but their jungle trickery down there just lasted for so long. I think we just needed to get more vision in that area earlier. And when they had vision down there and we knew they were in our jungle, we needed to play a lot safer. Like either not engage if we didn't have vision in fights that we are walking into them, or just play that differently overall.
Yeah, I do think, you know, the only lane that was really close to winning at any point in this game was mid lane, and I think missing that gank on the Zed just kind of exacerbated how strong he was going to be.
Yeah, and our mid laner did play those fights against Zed pretty well, but if one gank doesn't go right, that can really end the entire lane for a team.
Well, like I said, you want to gank the lanes that are winning, and with mid lane being the only one that was kind of close, maybe not necessarily winning, but kind of close, if we can't get that gank, it's just kind of over.
Hey, it is a 16, almost 17-minute game, so it wasn't a 15-minute wipe. Let's go.
That's very true. They are not going to get the Dancing Shelly, but Irelia is just kind of running all over them. Almost got the Pike again.
She's at 12 kills now.
Yeah, we're seeing some almost Call of Duty-esque scores here. 10-0, 12-1, 7-0. It's just kind of a bloodbath. Irelia got super fed. We did get the 1,000 gold shutdown from Vagar, so, you know, when Echo spawns in 4 minutes, he can buy something, but the game's going to be over.
Yeah, I now understand the Vagar Pike pick, and I don't want to ever see that again, because that is a lethal combo.
Yeah, the Vagar, you know, the Pike throws the person into the cage stuns them, and then they just kind of both kill. Tough, you know, tough. I do want to remind people, though, that, you know, Maryville's very good. I think MSU will have some pretty close games in their pool, but Maryville is like Maryville, pretty much known for League of Legends for the past, like, 8 years, 9 years. They're very solid players. It is a best of 3 pasture. You are correct about that. So we have at least one more game. Almost lasted 20 minutes. Again, I thought that the comp for OTC was a little bit scaling heavy, and I don't know how much we can really scale against Maryville when they're ending games before the 20-minute mark.
Yeah, that occurs to me too here. So maybe we focus on a non-scaling comp, just a really good out of the gate team comp. I don't know what that would be, but that's what we should do.
Well, see, I think that if we go too early game, that I think Maryville's good enough to fight that off. And I think if we go too late game, we're not going to get there. So we got to
Yeah.
find something that's kind of in the middle.
A mid-game
Um,
comp. Yeah.
yeah, a nice mid-game comp where we have a good 10, 15 minutes of the game right in the middle after 10, before 30, where we can kind of do something with it. That's really what I would like to see. I don't know what that kind of comp looks like, but I'm sure it exists. There's 150 champs in the game, so or yeah, they're called champs, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure it exists somehow, some way.
Yeah, I agree with you. Maybe having a couple scaling champions, but then a few early game champions evens out to like a mid-game comp.
Yeah, and I think maybe an Ash would be good. We tried the long range with the Zeri. I think there was a few times that we didn't quite hit our skill shots, so we didn't get the kill. Um, so,
Ash is
pretty
also pretty
tough.
good support. I think that they've been playing Ash support in the Pro League lately because of the
Ash support
slow.
is a yeah, Ash support's nice. Gonna drop that sub there.
Yes, thank
Oh, we didn't
you.
get
Thank you
any
for the
no
sub.
sub notification on the badge. Outrageous. I saw that Mikey had the founder badge, so I have to get my own founder badge. You know how it is.
Yeah, of course, of course. I think I have one as well.
So I don't know. I do think that gank. The only thing I can really say is that gank in mid lane. It didn't come through, and then from there, it kind of just snowballed. Uh, the Gnar did kind of feed a little bit into the Irelia, but if she just gets
Yeah.
too big,
I
there's nothing you
think
can do to
I think
stop
that
her.
was to be expected though, just because of the skill matchup there. So if OTC plans for that and instead ganks either mid lane or bot lane and lets Gnar kind of just play really safe and not get a lot of farm but not feed any kills. Even if a top laner kills the enemy top laner because their gold goes down when they've died and not gotten kills, they can't feed them too much, I would say. And if you're playing safe, they can get a few kills on you, but you don't feed them so once they get into the team fight aspect of the game, they are unstoppable. So OTC has to anticipate that that's at least going to somewhat happen and play for something else.
Well, as I said, Mikey told me that they really wanted to get a cheesy first blood, and it didn't happen in that game. So maybe we kind of comp. I didn't really think our comp was that great for a cheesy first blood. I feel like the Zeri pick wasn't super good to their comp. Maybe a Nyla to counteract the Aurelia pick. Maybe that might not be too bad. Um, personally, as a very skilled and knowledgeable Bronze One player, I just want to see something crazy here. I want to see like just forego the top lane and let's have a support mid with the mid person, and then we'll have support and ADC in the bot lane. Just we don't even need to mess with Niles. Niles can be on his own little island doing his own little thing, and just go somewhere else.
That would
Go
be
crazy. I don't
genius.
know.
You know what we could have? We could have a Shen top because Shen just like ignores the enemy top laner and goes and like helps the rest of the team as he can. His ult is TPing to them and shielding them.
I like that Shin top. I don't know if our silver top laner is quite has the kind of champion ocean that we wish he would.
Yeah, that
I'm
that might be
thinking
the
it's
issue
more of a
there.
kiddie pool in the
Mm-hmm.
silver top laner.
And that's
Um,
totally fair. I think he just hasn't been playing that long. He might not even own Shen.
I don't think I own Shin. Um, and
I
so
don't
that
own a
is
lot of
also a
them.
good point.
I don't
Also
think
a
I
very
own
good
Shen
point.
either. I don't buy any champions because I only like to play the same three ones.
I think leaving Niles alone on the island turns it into a military power of Nilestopia. And you know what? It's not like it wasn't that last game anyway. So,
True.
by the time at the end he was autoing for half of our health, uh, it's just pretty tough.
I
Turns
think
out Niles knows what he's doing.
what Lumberjack is saying with the Zeri pick not being good into their comp, maybe Annihilate to counteract the Irelia pick, I I agree that having the ADC pick last on ODC since he's our just highest skilled player and trying to counter their highest skilled player, the top laner, would be a smart idea there. But I don't know if he has a champion ocean either. I believe his is more of just a normal pool. So Nyla's
Okay.
kind of a random pick. She's like a melee ADC, right?
She was pretty popular though, when she's only been out for like a year, and she was very popular when she first got released. So maybe they picked them up a little bit, messed around. Uh, maybe. A lot of the gold came from plates. Okay, okay. Something safe with wave clear. So let's see. What's a safe wave clear? Maybe a Darius. I like Darius in top lane. Maybe a Jax. Jax is pretty good wave clear. Um, maybe you go a little crazy with a Lilia. That's my OTP for jungle, but it works in top lane sometimes. Really good wave clear on her. Scion if you need a tank, probably not bad. Top needs to play tank and just play weak side. Okay, okay. I'm liking the tips and tricks from our obviously better people in the chat.
Yes, yeah, maybe you guys should have casted. Where were you guys when I was asking for casters?
Malphite is always good. Maybe Malphite. Again, though, we're looking at a Silver Peak player. The kiddie pool is not that deep. Don't know who all he has. He may not even play a single tank in the top lane.
I
Maybe an
think
Aatrox?
what they
Aatrox
should
isn't
have
bad.
is put him on tanks. Like, say, you need to learn these three characters. What about Shen, Malphite, I don't know, something else? Because a tank can stand their own. They don't have to, like, fight this mechanically very skilled Irelia. They can just be a tank and be very useful in team fights, especially a tank with CC like Malphite.
Well, now we're seeing a Jace up top instead of Irelia. Jace is also super annoying. Very going to be very tough. Is that a Syndra? Are we playing Syndra mid lane? Oh my goodness. I haven't seen a Syndra in a long time. I do have a friend that's in Masters that plays Syndra. He's in GM, but Syndra's kind of a niche pick. That may be niche enough to catch MU off guard.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting first pick. I don't know the pick politics in League, like what's best to pick first. I guess you want to get the countered pick onto your player that you're going to be like is going to be your win condition. So it makes sense that OTC is picking mid jungle first every game and support first.
Well, and I think, yeah, I think you kind of were right earlier. Is you don't want to show your hand on your best player or who you think is your best player, because then if they get countered, it's kind of a GG go next. Um, oh, is Jace mid? No shot. Is it Cho'Gath top?
Oh yeah, because Kindred's definitely in the jungle. I don't think she can play anywhere else. So Cho'Gath or Jace are mid or top.
Man,
Cho'Gath ADC, that
Cho'Gath
they
is
didn't pick Veigar. That was interesting too, so.
it's literally just like Veigar. Cho'Gath does almost the same thing as Veigar, except he gets bigger. Pro League's been practicing it a lot. Okay, well, we have a Draven. It looks like the bans were the exact same this time around, except now Maryville's gonna have to not ban Draven. We're banning. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Syndra? That's not Syndra.
The person we just banned,
Yeah,
that's Senna. She's an ADC.
Senna. The MU bans Leona again. Really, I mean, they're still really hammering down. I think that's the hard part about being really lopsided like OTC is that, you have to provide op.ggs via NACE's rules. And so if people see that, hey, they have one person that's over diamond, let's just ban them out or
Yeah,
ban their entire lane
they
out.
can't just give him the Ezreal. Like, come on, guys. Just let him have the Ezreal one game.
They're over here. I think, all right, hot take. I think Maryville is a little scared, okay? Because they're over here in the game telling OTC who doesn't and who does have Flash, but then they're banning our Ezreal, the only good person, our best player. They won't let him get his pick.
Yeah, they must be really scared of the Ezreal. They know the Ezreal diff would be too big.
Yeah, they're over here trying to flex. They're doing these emotes and all these cutesy little things, and they're not even giving us Ezreal. If you want to show off, give us our best pick. That's all I'm saying. We are
So,
going to see a Lilia. I don't know where she's going to go.
yeah, that's confusing to me as well. I did
It
not
has to
know Lilia
be.
could be outside of jungle.
I think Lilia has to be top, Jace mid, Kindred jungle, Cho'Gath support, and then Misfortune ADC.
I
Is
think
that
that's
what's
the
happening?
best guess. I think that's the best guess. Honestly, I have no idea.
Is that what's happening right now? Orin, good call. Okay, we did pick a tank top. We have Viego. Viego does match up into Kindred pretty well for jungle, so I don't hate that. But I just don't know what is going on this draft.
I guess we'll just have to see where everyone lands.
Well,
I don't know
that's gonna be the
either.
worst part. We have to wait 3 minutes to figure out who these people,
Yeah.
where these people are going. What is happening here?
I think that your guess
Ugh.
is the most likely guess. Because I think that Cho'Gath could be support, and who knows, maybe it's Misfortune support Cho'Gath ADC. Would that be possible?
I mean, yes, but at that point, does it really matter who's ADC and who's support? Because you're both just kind of down there, just kind of killing things.
True, true.
Niles did pick Jace, so unless we see a swap here, whenever it locks in, he might be top. I don't know where Lily is going to go then. I
Yeah,
have no idea.
I'm not sure if in the custom games they can be put in the right pick order or how that works.
I think they have to swap them before it tells us that we're waiting the 3 minutes. But Lilia, like, top is already like a 25% chance for Lilia versus 75% jungle. And if she's not top and we see a Kindred jungle, I just don't know who's going to be where.
Yeah.
Lilia support. There is no way I'm going to watch my main character, who is primarily a jungle, into top, be a support. I'm going to freak. Lilia mid,
Yeah.
even, all right,
Cho
this is how you
support.
know.
That's what I'm saying. I really do think it's Cho'Gath support.
This is how you know that no one knows what's going on, because even our chat, who has been teaching us things, doesn't know where they're going.
Yeah, we're all kind of baffled here.
Our chat is teaching us all these things about League of Legends, and they don't know where Lilia is going. They're saying mid, they're saying support, they're saying, I thought top was like the only other place you could put Lilia.
It was definitely an upset. So, if this is the right order, Jace top, Kindred jungle, Cho'Gath mid, Misfortune ADC, and Lilia support.
Why is
Wow.
Lilia supporting? Lilia can't do anything support-wise until she gets her ult.
I don't know. Maybe there's some
I've
cheese Lilia support
she
strat
does
here.
have a slow. She has a slow, but it's a skill shot. She doesn't really have poke. Her auto isn't that far. She technically is, yes, a ranged champion, but her most range is her little E bowling ball. I am lost right now. I guess that MF and Lilia combo is crazy, because the way Lilia's ult works is she puts them to sleep, right? And then they can't move, they can't do anything, and then the next hit does bonus magic damage plus whatever the hit does, right? And so it's a free hit. And so usually what you do is you sleep them and you W, because your W, if you hit them in the middle of the W, it does a ton of damage. But here we're gonna see someone sleep, and the MFR, the R doesn't wake them up. They just sit there and they take it.
Hey, but if they never get hit by it, they never have to go to sleep.
But oh my gosh, like, this is crazy. This is wild. If I actually watch our bot lane get absolutely evaporated by a Lilia MFR combo, I am gonna just flip. That is gonna be a wild thing to watch.
Draven Nami does sound pretty strong though. It's a lot of damage.
Draven Nami is busted. It is broken.
The
But
E on Draven, it makes him unstoppable.
but if you do the Wombo combo, so the whole gameplay behind Lilia is that you get to 6, you have her sleep, and what you can do is you can Q, flash into people, hit them all, you press the R button, you press the Zonias, they can't hit you, they all fall asleep, and then now they're all dead by misfortune.
You know, I
Oh my
think I
gosh.
was watching a TSM game where Spica was playing Lilia. He does that exact thing you said, flash in, Zonia's Q,
It's the
sleeps them
combo. It
all,
is
and then
unstoppable.
his entire team doesn't go in. This is like a classic clip.
Oh yeah, no,
They're
he got all 5. Yeah, I
five-man
know what you're
sleep.
talking about. Yeah, he got a 5-man sleep. The more people you put to sleep, the better off the better your R was. It literally just scales, and then no one went in on his. And I think that's not going to be a problem here with Maryville.
You saying Maryville beats TSM?
No, well, maybe actually,
Honestly,
but
honestly, maybe.
honestly, they might. But like, what do you do? What do you? And we don't have any. There's a few things that are really annoying to play against his Lilia, and let me tell you right now, Arabella, we have none of them. None. We don't
What
have.
what are they?
So oh, what's the support character that has the shield? What's her name?
Le
Morgana.
oh
Morgana can
yeah.
block Lilia's R. Top lane, not Pike, the one with all the barrels. You know what I'm talking about?
Um
He has a cleanse. He's
Gangplank.
like a pirate. Gangplank.
Gangplank.
His cleanse stops your R. Okay,
Gangplank has a
that's super
cleanse?
annoying. Yeah, no, it's his E or something. It's like an orange.
Like
He like
sort
always
of
he like can. It's his ability. It's like one of his abilities. He can just cleanse
like
anything.
QSS kind of?
Yeah, yeah, it's QSS, but his ability.
That's crazy. That's so random. Why would he be a
So,
pirate that just has a cleanse?
well, because the whole lore is he eats an orange to prevent scurvy, right? And then so he just is better, and it's just what
Oh, okay, okay. It makes sense now. I mean, that's logical.
terrible, terrible. That's super annoying to play against. Any of the champions that we talked about earlier that disappear, you can't sleep them. And we
Yeah.
don't have any of those things. We don't
Well,
have any of those people.
they did pick Lilia last, so nothing OTC could have. I don't think they could have predicted the Lilia pick in a million years.
We sure didn't. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Chat didn't predict it. No one predicted the Lilia last, the Lilia support. But that's the problem. I think that's why they picked it because there are hard counters to Lilia, and when I insta lock Lilia in Bronze 1, I'm getting countered in Bronze. Okay, so when we got Diamond people, they're gonna counter your Lilia. But if you pick it last, what are they gonna do?
Looks like Lilia is going Arcane Comet and Inspiration. So that is the support build. Arcane Comet sounds very annoying on Lilia.
But it's not even that bad because she is range, but if you dodge her slow bowling ball, that's the only real range she has. She still has to get pretty close for her Q. She has to get super close for her W. I just, Arcane Comet probably isn't even that bad, but it's. I think OTC is going to really have to overstep to allow Lilia to get that
Mm-hmm.
off.
Yeah,
We're not seeing any cheese play like Coach Mikey told me about. Trade.
yeah, where is this cheese? I wanted to see something, some crazy cheese
I wanted to see
invade.
like a 5-stack bottom bush or something. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah. Everyone
Because if we can
go
get our
top lane.
GM stacked up, like if our GM got the first like 2 kills of the game, we might have a chance.
Yeah. Draven with 2 kills before laning phase even starts, that sounds hard to deal with, even for Maryville.
Especially with the Lilia support. Yeah, Gangplank is the worst pasture. That's what I'm saying. Gangplank and Morgana, and there's another one. There's a few others that can just completely negate an R, which is crazy to me. Did we win the first one? In your dreams, we did.
No, unfortunately, it was a wipe. A 20-minute wipe, not a 15-minute wipe, just to clarify.
Yes, true. Well, I don't know if we quite made it to 20 minutes, but we got close. Like
Near
18.
20-minute wipe.
Yeah, near 20. We are leashing for our jungler top. Kindred's already thinking about an invade, so the way, obviously our chat is smarter than me, but the way that I understand it is that Kindred gets super fed if he's able to steal things. We're going to see an early skirmish on the red buff.
Yep, 2v2 here.
Jace
And
is very
the
strong
jungler
early.
goes
He does
down,
fall off.
unfortunately.
Jungler goes down, and Kindred gets a proc, and a flash is burned.
Yep,
This is
looks
just a
like
really
mid
bad
lane was
start.
going up, and now they're gonna be on our mid lane. He has to use his pots.
I thought we were going to be doing the cheesing, and they cheesed us. So, not ideal there. Yogurt must be working for a cell phone service provider the way he's making sure all his teammates are covered. Well, you would think that, but didn't quite work out, and it seems like he's probably going to die here. And he did die.
He tried to make an interesting flash play. I don't think it worked out. I might have just flashed under tower there if it were me.
It is an interesting thing to kind of dive into, thinking that you can outmaneuver and outskill Maryville with a flash play.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
had to try it, I guess.
I respect the try, but this is a very, very, very bad start.
This is the worst start that could possibly be, I think. This is a much worse start than last game. They're just behind tier 1 turret in all lanes, almost.
Yeah, and Maryville's averaging over a kill a minute.
Right? I think Kindred dies here?
Yes, thank God. Oh my gosh.
Okay, 1 kill for OTC so far. Let's go.
I believe the Kindred has gotten more of our jungle's farm than our jungle has. Uh, and that's rough.
Yeah,
So,
only 5 farm for him. Unfortunately, that skirmish at the red buff in our jungle did not
yeah.
go well, and I think that set our jungler very behind.
I think did not go well is a nice way to put that.
Yeah.
Because it went really horrible. Just absolutely. Oh. And top lane's dying. Jace is such a good early game champion. We went from one of the highest scaling late game champions in Irelia to Jace, who can just absolutely bully you under turret as much as he wants.
The nice thing about Ornn,
Yogurt
though,
GG.
even with if Ornn does feed, he's still fairly useful later on in team fights.
Oh, and we might actually get another kill on the Kindred. Kindred is overstepping here. Can we get a
Oh,
kill,
if that Kindred doesn't die,
fire. Did we not get a kill? We didn't. The ignited.
No, that... How did she get that heal there when she was ignited? What happened?
I believe that, I believe Lilia used a heal. What were the summoner spells? Someone used heal. Did we not have heal? Can we not see their summoner spells?
I'm not sure how to show that.
Oh wait, no, summoner spells are on the side. They're on the side. Yeah, so MF has heal.
Oh yeah, okay. So MF
has heal, so she used it on. Yeah.
Alright, that was close. Alright, Ornn is definitely pushing up too much here. Oh, maybe he survives? No.
No, he does not. Jace has a hammer that somehow shoots things. I don't really know how that works. Oh, but we might get a... Oh, we got a gank! And a shutdown!
Yeah, let's
okay,
go. Our jungler comes in for the cleanup top lane. But Kindred's coming for him.
Wait, that wasn't our jungler. What happened? I'm so confused.
Oh, he...
Wait, no, that was our jungler. He took the body of...
Yeah.
I figured it out. I'm bronze 1, people. Alright, chill out.
Yeah, Viego confuses me too. I don't get it very much. I like to think it's Echo from Overwatch. That's how I remember.
Yeah, but there's an Echo in this game.
Yeah, that also confuses me sometimes.
Watch Arcane to learn about Jace's hammer. Pasture plays shilling out for Arcane here.
I also am gonna drop a promo for Arcane. It's a very good show, so if you're in chat, go watch that after this.
I just don't think a hammer should be able to shoot things. All right, that's all I'm saying.
He forged it with magic.
Okay, well, all these champions have a cool sob story about how cool they are. All right.
Okay, Jace is really cool though.
You know, what I've noticed is that mid lane kind of hearing crickets, and that's a good thing for OTC. We love to hear that.
Yep. Mid lane's not doing too bad. You know, we're all behind in farm. Actually, jungler is caught up.
That is a miracle. However, even though CS-wise he's caught up, the other jungler does have 2 kills and 2 assists, plus has gotten, I believe, at least 2 marks. So, you know, when Kindred starts getting to about the 10 mark limit, or the 10 mark spot, that's when he gets pretty busted. So, he's almost there already. He might have 3 marks, maybe 4.
Yeah,
he's been marking to the champions he's killing.
I don't really understand how the marks work. I know he has them. I know sometimes they're on camps. I know sometimes they're on players. I just thought they randomly appeared, and then Kindred would get like a bounty from that. But that doesn't seem to make sense.
They do randomly appear on the camps, but I believe Kindred can choose a person to put a mark on instead. And then he doesn't actually get a bounty from it. He just gets like extra AP.
Oh, like permanently extra AP?
Yes.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, so
that's
it's
why
not
when he
good
hits
for him to
the
get
double
this.
digits. Yeah. That's why they invaded so early. That's why, even though jungle doesn't seem that far behind, pretty far behind. We do see Maryville taking a dragon. Oh no, we took a dragon.
Yeah, that was
we took a
dragon.
Let's go. We're ahead.
Yep, because Kindred's looking for a gank top, so they must have seen Kindred on the map and known she wouldn't be able to contest the dragon. But maybe Maryville's not worried about that dragon.
Ornn is about to get collapsed on by 3 fairly fed people. The Lily is going kind of wacky tabacky down there. And then Zyko's gonna... Oh, Zyko, die, please! Oh!
Oh no. Yeah, that's
bot lane fell apart. Somehow the bot lane ended up killing 2 of the 3 people that were down there.
But
we're trying to counter gank.
Yogurt fan, at least you managed to get that kill. Because if that Lilia didn't die, I was gonna be pretty sad.
Yeah, I just, I hate to see a 2v3 in bot lane, especially when Orin's trying to just survive a 1v3. They're
Yeah.
really not letting Orin get any items or anything
I
really at
I
all.
feel bad for the poor guy. He just wants to farm, and they are just Kindred and Jace are just like, no, no.
Yeah. Again, though, all I'm saying, it seems like Maryville's kind of scared. You got to pick on the low-hanging fruit of the silver. You don't want to go for the GM. That's all I'm saying about it. All right?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Honestly, if I were a GM in Overwatch, for example, I would not just kill the bronze over and over again. And maybe I would. Maybe I would.
Well, in Overwatch, you don't get, you don't get more damage or more health or more level or whatever. You don't really scale up like that in Overwatch. In League of Legends, it's, effectively the best way to play the game.
Yeah, you can definitely farm someone. Thankfully, League has that. They get less gold from killing someone who's died a million times being in it.
Yeah, but you can get like 5 kills before that happens. Our Orin is still level 4. Poor baby.
Yeah, he can't even walk up past the tier 3 turret without Kindred hiding in the bush over there. Right, a fight.
I think Lily just wasted her R. I think she hit a bowling ball through the bush and she wasted the R. They were still well behind the tower. Oh wait, no, she's losing R. Oh, now she uses it, and then that's what I was talking about right there. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
It's
that's the wombo combo, and it's hard to see.
Kate Bush, I think you're right. However, counterpoint, it's Maryville. So I think that maybe against some more even matchups, we might be fine.
Yeah, and going forward with this season, we will definitely be having some easier matchups. We just got unlucky with the first one.
It can only get easier, I promise. No matter, unless we played a legitimate professional team, like that is not Maryville, because they basically are, it can only get easier.
I genuinely think Maryville could take some of the LCS teams. Maybe like the lesser ones. They're going for a gank mid.
Oh, we are getting the gank? Can we finish it off? Yes, we can. We got the Cho'Gath. However, Niles is getting his about 15th billion coins.
Yeah, Niles, our Jason Kindred have just been double teaming up here in top.
It's basically support ADC, but jungle and top. They're just kind of linked together like that. And I think that they have taken that third turret way earlier than they took the last one. I'm just hoping they didn't get that Shelly. Someone got the Shelly, and I think it may have been Mary.
Most likely. They've been in the upper jungle. They've had control of it for a long time. I don't see how OTC could even get to that area.
OTC did get the first objective, though, so Pasture Plays was correct about that one, which is awesome.
True.
Love to see that.
Our Syndra has 3 kills here, so maybe we can do something with that.
If she can stack some of her orbs and then really just lay it on thick on maybe the MF Lilia, I'm thinking we could see something good. Oh, we got a big Ornn ult.
Yep, but also a big Lilia ult, so they both go down there.
The double kill, the double R's is just so good. It's good they lost inhib early. Now we just free farm. That would be the theoretical thing to do.
This is why losing inhib's actually good, guys. Now you can the Ornn won't die in base anymore. He's safe.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Ogrefant's absolutely getting caught out here. It's obliterated.
Alright, we're trying to get Niles, 4 people on Niles, and he goes down. Diego gets the shutdown.
Oh,
maybe we can get MF here?
MF? No, absolutely not.
Ah, close. They're very low, but unfortunately.
Takes out the Ornn.
Does Maryville end here?
They certainly can. Wait, they're trolling.
Oh, okay.
Died.
Yeah, I think they squandered that chance.
I don't think they can kill it anymore. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and Kindred wasn't there. Kindred's just kind of wondering, it seems.
It isn't.
It's
because she's getting marks right now.
Oh no.
It's not good.
Oh no.
She's getting marks right now. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, can we see the in-game screen? Screen looks whack. Oh, they can see the in-game.
Oh, that was the last endgame. Not sure why the client reopened. My bad.
Okay, swap the names we want. Yoga fan, you can't be in the Twitch chat before we lose.
Yeah, what are you
Oh
doing,
my
Yoga
gosh.
fan? Get out of here.
Oh my gosh. You know, for a Bronze 1 casting, I feel like I did call the exact game plan of the Lilia R into MFR.
Oh, I
just kind of be
see.
obnoxious.
Because the 3-minute delay, the client popped back up. That's my bad. Sorry for the spoiler, guys. But who knows? Maybe it could go a different way. So we don't know.
Yoga fan says that they, in fact, already won. I'm gonna call malarkey on that. Actually,
OTC wins here within 3
Within
minutes.
3 minutes.
That's crazy to me, but crazier things have happened.
There goes the MFR, and the Draven R does tickle the MF. However, she absolutely obliterates us. So, can we get a final kill before the turret's gone? No, we can't because the MF heal just healed.
One more kill, guys. One
God.
more kill. Kill Niles. Oh, Niles is dead. That's a dub,
We did kill
honestly.
Niles. Yep. You know, that's a dub in our hearts. Fun commentary and fun games to watch. Thank you.
Yeah,
Glad
thank
that
you.
you enjoy a bronze and a gold. Apparently, commentating these games.
We did our best. We did our best.
Rocket League and Overwatch really showing out here. They did DDoS Yoga fans. That's the only explanation. It's not because they are all professional players.
Yeah,
That's professional players.
that's definitely what happened, probably. Right.
All right,
Well, here are the results. If you guys somehow accidentally saw that, it's my bad again. But
you know, somehow the Lillian support outdamaged everybody on the OTC team. That is kind of crazy. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know how that happens. I guess the bird really helps.
Yep. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll be doing this again, playing more League games and hopefully more winnable games. So be sure to keep stopping by the OTC Twitch stream.
Yes, I want to cast a winnable game for sure.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Glad you got to see Maryville and OTC. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back sooner than later, I promise.
Yep. Have a good night. GG's.